So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Core Java session. Yesterday we have left the topic strict FP. Okay. And before that, what we have discussed? What we have discussed? Abstract class, and what? Abstract methods. We have seen this, and we have seen what is the difference between this and what is the difference between final and abstract. Okay, we have seen this in previous session. What we were discussing about strict FP. So what does this mean by strict FP? Let's see. Now, guys, observe. So strict FP is the modifier, okay, which is applicable for method and class, not for variable. It is applicable. It is applicable for class and methods, but not for variable. Not for variable. So what is the advantage of this? What is the advantage of this strict FP? Strict FP is used to fix the decimal value. For example, you are running one program in Windows. Same program you are running in Linux. Same program you are running in Mac OS. So they are different platform now. Mac is one platform, right? Uh, Linux is one platform, Windows is one platform. Right? So in that case, there may be chance of different outputs. Okay, so there is one IEEE standard, okay, for decimals value or floating value. Okay, so to make those value fix, we are using what? We are using strict FP. Let me give some strict FP here. System dot out dot println. I am talking about different platform, guys. So my system is having Windows, right? 10.0 divided by 4. I am giving some value. So if I run this program, what will happen? One output will come. One output will come, right? Output will be something 2.5, right? Okay. If I am doing something divided by 3. Okay. Now see, guys. This decimal value is how many values na? So there may be chance if you are running this program in different platform, like different Windows, like when I'm talking about platform means Windows, Linux, Mac, any other platform. So there may be variation in this value. Sometime it will give 4 after 4 digit decimal, it will give 4 digit, some will give 5 digit, right? So we have to make this class as strict FP, strict FP. What will happen? This will take care for IEEE standards. Hope you are good, guys. Okay. So if your class declared as strict FP, then what will happen? Whatever methods which is having logic, that will follow IEEE standard. Okay, for this any kind of decimal value. Okay. Now, hope you are good. Okay. Now try to understand. Next is member modifier, guys. Next is member modifier. Now try to observe. Member modifier. Member modifier. What does this mean by member modifier? Now try to observe. We have different members. We have seen public member, private member, protected member, default member. But this time we are applying to whom? We are applying to which? We are applying to methods. Now try to observe with the program. For example, if a member means something inside class. This is your class now. This is your class, right? Inside class, whatever we are writing, methods, those are called member now. It is kind of member, right? Now, so whenever member we are defining as public, what will happen? We can call that from anywhere. Okay, we can call it from anywhere. Okay, even inside package 1 or package 2. Now see, you are able to see, right? This is my program. This is package 1 and this is package 2. Okay, now let me write some program, then you will understand. Okay, now Close this. Let me create one class here. New class. New class. Let me give uh, in employee. Okay, I am giving one class name employee. Okay, see, it is clear inside package one, public class employee. Now I am giving method name public, 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 public void, public void get employee name. Get employee name. This is the method I am giving. This is the method I am giving, and I am giving body. Whenever we are giving body, these are called concrete methods. These are called concrete method. Without this body, we can call the semicolon, and that is called abstract method. Public void, and I am writing some system dot out dot println. These are very small program. People will think, yeah, nothing is there. But when they will ask in interview, then actual circles will face. You are not able to answer, you won't practice. Okay. So I can give employee. Employee name is Amit. I am giving this name. Okay. Now this is one package na. Can I create one more package? Can I create one more package two is there? Can I create one package? New, new class, new class, new class, new class. Let me give test employee. Let's say principal, principal with main method. I am creating one main method. Okay. Now, what is our observation, guys? In employee class, the method is public. Okay, and this principal class we are having this is another package. It is in another package. The principal is calling employee E equal to new employee. Principal is calling na. Principal can ask his employee, hey employee, where are you? Come here. So it is asking for import. What is the shortcut command? Control Shift O. Control Shift O. Then it will ask which employee you want. You want from controller or you want from package. But we want employee from package one na. So select that, finish. Import is coming. This employee class is coming from com.tab.package one. Hope you are good. Now I want to call that method. If I will call that method, what will happen? What is the method name? E dot get something, get employee. It is coming now. Can I call this? Select that, enter. What is the return type? No return type. I'm not returning anything. I'm just, whenever this method is called, it will go here and it will print this now. Now, save this, run this. What is the output? Employee name is Amit. We are able to call this method because this method is public. This method is public, and this method lies is written in different class, which lies in different package. This is principal class package 2. This is employee package 1. Hope you are good, guys. Hope you are good. Now you are good with public member. Public, right? We have seen public member. Public members mean public methods. Can I use default members? Default members. Same concept, guys. Same concept. I will remove this public. I will remove this public. I will remove this public. Now try to observe here. Now try to observe here. I am saving this class. Now I am saving this class. Save. Error come in principal class na. Employee is in package 1. Principal is in package 2. So what does this mean by default? So if a member is default declared as default, then we can access the member only within the current package. But in this case, both are in different package na. Hope you are understanding. Hope you are understanding. ठीक है now. ठीक है. Let me remove this drawing. Okay. Now try to observe. Save it. Run. Now. Yeah. It is giving error, na? See, it is giving error because we are not able to execute the program which is in other package if they are defined as what by default. So same package is required. Now, what does this mean by private member? Private member. What does this mean by private member? So if the member is defined as private, then we can access that member only in that current class. For example, now try to observe. Struct or what? Yeah, here it is an error, na? Not of the error. See, the method employee from type is not visible. Okay, now try to observe. D. Now save this. Now see, observe. This is one method, right? Now it is one method. Which package, guys? Package one, na? Now forget about package two. Now I am creating one. I am having one test class, right? Can I open test class? Can I open this test class? Okay, this is my test class. Guys, tell me now. I am closing this principal class. Tell me now. This is package one. Test class is also in package one. Both are in same package, na? Both in same package. So can I call this employee if I am making this as default? No. Remove this old program. We don't require this. Now employee E equal to new employee because this employee is what? Employee is what? Employee is in same package na. So import. Do we require package? Do we require to import because both are in same package? So automatically it is taken care. Employee dot get. This method name is by default na. It is default by default. We are not using any keyword public private. So it is what? The method name is what? Get employee without anything, any modifier, right? Now try to observe this. Yeah. Let me paste here the method name. Now try to observe. I am running. Now you are able to answer, get the result, right? Employee name is Amit. Both are employee class and test class in same package. Now, guys, can I use private? Can I use private here? Can I use private here? No problem. But error came in test class, na? Error came in test class. What is this? Now employee and test both are in same package. But what happened? Private. If member is defined declared as private, we can't access the member. We have to call this inside. We can call this method inside this class only. We can call this method inside this class only. Okay. We cannot call this method from this test class because this method is private. Hope you are good. So you are now aware with private members also. Next is protected members. Next is protected members. What does this mean by protected? What does this mean by protected? If a member declared as protected, then we can access that member within current package anywhere, but outside package only in child class. Protection we are using, right? Means default. Default mean by myself and my kids only can access. Other people cannot access. Okay, now try to observe, guys. Now try to understand with this program. This is one method, right? Let me give this method as protected. 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 Try to observe. Employee is class. Employee is a class having one method. This time I am defining protected. Means I can call this method. I can call this method in this package anywhere. No problem. Now error gone na. I can call because test class is from the same package. So it will run. Fine. No problem. Everything is good, right? But if I am trying to access from package 2, can I try to access from package 2? Let me open here one test one is there na. One test one is there. Let me use this class, use this class. This test one is in package 2 na. Employee class is package 1, but this time method is protected. Now can I call this method? Let me try. Can I call this method get employee outside the package? That is our responsibility to test. Employee equal to new employee. Fine. Control Shift O. Okay. It is asking from package 1. Till this, it is good. Now can I call E dot, is it giving suggestion? E dot get employee, is it giving suggestion? Is it giving suggestion get employee something? No, because employee is saying my method is protected. You can use this method in the same package. Means this test class is from same package. This test class is from package 1. So we are able, don't have any problem. But if you are taking my method outside my package, I won't allow you. That is a simple thing. Hope you are good, guys. Hope you are good. Okay. Now, can I create one class? Already we have test one outside package, right? Save this. Save this. Test one is in which package? Package 2. Can I make it this class child of this employee? 100, guys. Fine, right? Extends is the keyword to make test one is child of employee. Now let me try e dot 100, guys. Save this. E dot. Everything is all about observations, guys. See, what is the spelling? Okay, fine. Now try to observe. What is the error we are getting? This time, this is package 2. Test 1 is in which package? Other package. Same, I am trying to extend also this time. What is the error we are getting? See, change visibility of get employee to public. Even though it is not aligned from another package. Okay, you can use this only inside my package only. Okay, hope you are good now. Now, 1 minute, guys. So till this you are good, right? Okay. Next is final variable, guys. So whatever we are learning now, guys, this all are interview question. You have to practice. You have to remember the concept. Just you have to practice 4 line program. If you will run, then only you will. Don't read theory. Theory don't help you. You cannot remember by reading the theory. Just run the program and understand the concept. When I will use public, when I will use default, when I will private, when I will protect it. Play with the small program. Then only your concept will come. Now the thing is try to observe. We have this keyword public, default, private, protected. So least accessible means we are not able to access. Which is the list amongst all this? Private. Is giving less privileges now, only used inside my class only. It is saying, right? What default is saying? Okay, you can use. Okay, no problem. Within the packages, right? And now more privileges given by protected. Similarly, very everything can be accessible when we are using public, right? So public, what is saying public? Within the same class, use everything, methods, everything. From child class of same package also, no, non-child also, everything, child class from outside package also, everything. But what protected is saying? Protected is saying one step, I am not allowed, I will allow everything. I will allow you everything, but from child class of outside package. Child class from outside package. But we should be using child reference only. We should be using child reference only. Now try to observe what does this mean. This means now. Observe. Who is the parent? Employee. Who is the child? Test. No error na here in this line. Try to observe, guys. Employee is in which package? Package 1. Method is protected. Test 1 is the child of employee, which is in package 2. But the method is protected na. So what is the rule? Rule is you cannot call this method. You can call outside the package using child reference only. So no error in this line. No error in this line. No error in this line because whose child? Child is test 1 is the child of employee. So you can call this method by using child reference. So T is nothing but child reference, na, child class. Test 1 is child class and T is its variable. So we can call it fine. But here, other than that, it is not allowing when it is protected. So one less behavior na, running fine, right? So that is what. Public is allowing everything. Protected is saying only everything is fine, public, but one step lesser than public. What is that step? Public will protected will allow outside package, but only child reference. Protected will allow only child reference can. So one public is giving all the privileges, protected is giving all but except you can call my protected methods, my protected members, but using my child reference outside the package. Okay. Now, non-child we are able to do? No, na. That is why it is not allowing. The next is default, na. Default is saying same class use. Child class of same package, fine. It is not allowing default from where? Outside of package. Outside of the package, right? And private, what is saying? Private even not allowing outside of a package. It is asking if in any class you are writing private members, use from there itself. So that's why it is having less accessible. Okay, less accessible. Like this. This is more accessible and this is less accessible. Hope you are good. Okay. Now, see, till now what we are learning, one rules we are learning na. This is core Java. If you don't know this small rule, how you will develop the project? Think in that way. That is what we are saying. Come with core Java. Then only you will able to use Spring Boot. Then only you will able to understand microservices because those are configuration, architectural, annotation based, dependency based, configuration based. But logic is developed in core Java. That is what our intention is, to learn core Java in a better way. Next is final variable. Variable. Final variables. Final variable. And guys, we are uploading the recording. We are not sending in channel. Just you have to subscribe that YouTube channel for core Java, and just whatever the daily recording, we are not notifying now. If you are a subscriber, you will automatically go to the notification. Then you can watch the recording. Okay. Now final variables. What is final variables? If any variable, okay, for example, guys, now try to observe. If any variable is there, tell me your Aadhaar card number is different for everyone, right? Means if your Aadhaar card number is varying from person to person, that is called instance variable. That is called instance variable, right? What is mean by instance variable? Instance means that particular person to person, instance to instance, one instance, another instance. That is what. So what does this mean by this? Instance variable, if variable value, if the value of an variable changing from object to object. I created one Aadhaar card object for you, Amit. I create another object for VK. I created another Aadhaar card object for Shahrukh. I another created one object for Ritik. So everyone has their own variable na, own Aadhaar card number. So this is called instance variable, right? Value is changing from value to value. Hope you are good now. Similarly is the case for roll number na. Your roll number is different. Your friend roll number is different na, right? Your information will be stored in one, your store. Sorry. Your story will be it will be stored. Your information is stored in one object. Okay? Another is stored in another object, right? This is what student one information. Name equal to Amit. His roll number is what? His roll number is 123. One object. Another object is what? Another object is SRK. His roll number is what? His roll number is 234. Right? So object to object value varying means what? It is because of instance variable. For every object, a separate copy of instance will be created. Okay? Now, one more thing. For instance variable, we are not required to perform initialization. For example, I am having one program. Okay, let me have this test program. This is also having one main method. Now try to observe. These are rules, guys. These are rules. You have to follow this. Int x I am taking. Did I initialize? Did I give any value to this? Can I run this program system.out.println? When you are good with these rules, then what will happen? When you will be system. When you are good with this rule, what will happen? What it is asking? Okay, it is asking because int is instance na. Int is instance. We cannot call this with directly. Instance should be called with class name. Test t equal to new test. Right? Can I call this variable t dot x? Everything is fine. Can I run this program now? This Java application. But output is coming 0. Did I give 0 to this x? No. It means this is instance. So always instance variable is not required to perform initialization. The 0 is given by default. Who is given this value? Default JVM. Okay. Now again, if instance, hope you are good with this example, right? I am not declaring I declare only, not initialize. But the value is still printing. Now, the next is If the instance variable declared as final, if we are declaring this as a final, then what will happen? Now try to see. Can I declare this value as final? Here it is asking something. Nah, what is this? It is asking initialize final value at the declaration, because JVM is not going to give the default value. And whatever value we are giving, 0, 10, anything, this value is not going to change. They may ask simple program like this to you, right? Anything can they ask from core Java. That is there. Okay. So you should know if you are changing the value, if you are changing the value, then it is not allowed, guys. This is not allowed. We'll see. So int int means what? Int x equal to 10. Final. So we have to initialize also. This is our condition. If we are not initializing means what? Can I remove this initialization? Error is coming. What is the error? Let me run, save this. It is ID is giving you. Initialize the final. Suggestion it is giving you. Correct? Okay. Okay. 1 minute, guys. Now. Now try to observe. This is the final variable we have taken. Can we take final static variable? What does this mean by static variable? Instance variable, you know. What is mean by static variable? You go for other creation. I also go for other creation. Everyone in this meeting go for other creation. Other is having some common data na. We all are belonging to India. Then only your other create will be created na. So is that fine? Can I use one time variable like string country name equal to India? Any wrong in this? Why will create object for multiple time for person to person? Memory issue na. Always this will be like sorry, string, right? In this case, can I keep this static? So every time I no need to create object, this data will be available in this country name. Okay. So this is called static variable if the value of a variable is not varying from object to object. For example, in this diagram, these two guys are belonging to same school na. They are belonging to same board na, CBSC. Okay, this is also CBSC. Why should every time I will use this? We will see the memory also, heap area, stack area, right? We will see that area wise also. But this value, this value CBSC is common na, right? Why we have to create some instance variable? No, no, we can create static variable and we can use this, right? Now that is our condition. Now after this, guys, now try to observe. I am using one static final is fine, right? You are aware final int, right? Now I did not initialize this. I need to initialize. Can I use static here? Can I remove this part? We need to understand what is the error we are getting. Final static initialization is required, right? So if you are using final static also, that is also invalid. Okay, because what does in my final, once you are giving some value, those values not going to change. Those values not going to change. So whenever I am giving some value, 1, 2, 3, so always the value of x is also 123 only. It is not going to change. So this is the combination of static and final. Okay. Then if a static variable declared as final means we should perform initialization. Okay. Oh, we are good, guys. We have to perform initialization. Okay. Now guys, try to observe. What does mean by local variable? Instance variable, then we have static variable, then we have final variable. Now we will have local variable. What does this mean by local variables? There is some situation will come, right? Where we can declare variable inside a method, inside a block. What is B block? What is constructor? You don't know. For now, just think inside a method, we are defining some variable. Inside methods. Similarly, there may be some piece of code. Now, this is method M1. This is method. You wrote, you know, right? This is method. You know, this is syntax of method. If I am using instead of this, I am using only this. This is called block. This is instance block. If I am using static keyword, this is called static block. Okay, this is static block. What is mean by constructor? There is one class. There is one class employee. Okay, so always we will see the constructor method name. We should not keep this with employee name. I will show you what is the shortcut, guys. Now try to observe. See this. Alt Shift S, then O. It is asking na select constructor. Select constructor. Any field is there? No. Let me give some field. Int x int x. Now see. Alt Shift S O. Now it is asking to create constructor. Default constructor. Deselect this also. Generate. Now guys try to observe. What is my class name? Test. What is this method name? Test. But this is not method, guys. So always remember class name and method name should not be same for best practices. Whatever class name is there, with that name constructor is going to create. Always. Right? Here, whatever the class name is there, otherwise you will think this is a method, but this is not method. This is not a method. Right? Okay. This is not a method. 1 second. This is constructor. But just can I create method like this? No. Try to observe. Can I create method like this? Can I create method like this? No problem, no? But we should not use method name with the class name. This is one rule, guys. Remember, always we have to write constructor. Whenever we are writing constructor, class name and constructor name should be same. This is best practice. I can write method like this also, but this is not a good practice. Never use method name and class name same. Are you getting? Okay. Now, what does this mean by final? What does this mean by let me give this method name as M1. Let me give some M1. What I'm saying, final local variable. Local variable means some variable inside the method, int, int x equal to 10. Can I write like this? Already x is there, na? Can I write int y equal to 10? This will be called final. This will be called what? This is inside the method, na? Right? This is inside the method. Something we required, some variable, sometime we want only for this method in method logic. Some variables we are defining inside the method, those are called local variable. Those are called what? Local variable. Okay. Now try to observe. Now try to observe. ठीक है, no problem. I am using this class. I am not extending anything. Now tell me guys, this is also one method na, public main, public static void main is also one method na. This is also one method, right? Now, can I take variable inside here? Int x. That is perfectly fine, right? Now, system dot out, system dot out dot println. Okay, I'm trying to print something. System, spelling mistake, out, out. Okay, okay, fine, right? Means we can use this, right? No. But what is this is when I'm using this, try to observe. It is asking to initialize variable. Fine. Now, see guys, int x equal to 10. Okay, int x equal to 0. Now try to observe. Int x equal to 10. Can I run this program? Now try to observe. Int y equal to int y I'm taking int y. Now I'm using this. Try to observe. Can I use y here? It is giving error. It is giving error. Now observe, because these are very critical thing, guys. Small thing. We are thinking if we read collection, we learn collection, then will become expert. No, these are very important. This is also this is what this is what this is instance variable. This is also instance variable, na? This method is what? Static, na? But in this line, we are able to call this instance variable, na? But in this, what is the error it is getting? See, change to static or change to static. If I will keep this static, no problem. Static member can be called inside static. But the same should be applicable to this also, na? But no error in X. Are you getting, na? Means this is called local variable. Who is the owner? Who is the boss? Inside this method. That is why it is there is no error. We can call that. Hope you are good. Hope you are good. Okay. Now can I use final keyword, guys, here? Can I use final keyword? Ignore this y. Remove this statement where when I want to delete some line, how I can delete? Keep cursor anywhere that particular line and control D. Line will be deleted. Line will be deleted. Now try to observe. Now try to observe. Int x equal to 10. Int x equal to 10. Can I use final? Yes. No problem. Perfectly fine. Okay. 10. Can I remove this format? For local variable also it is asking to initialization. Initialize, it is asking variable. So we have observed what we observe. Whenever we are using variables and final is there, we have to initialize always anywhere, right? Now try to observe, guys. Now try to observe. This is final. Now final. Can I use private? Now try to observe. Private int x1 equal to 10. Error. Try to observe. Public int x2 equal to 20. Error. Volatile. What is mean by volatile? You don't know. For now, ignore. X equal to 30. Error. transient x4 equal to 40 error. Okay, what is the valid case? This is the valid case. The only applicable modifier for local variable. These are all modifier na private, public, right? If I am not using something, let me take x5, int x5, int x5. Default I am using, right? So the only applicable modifier for local variable is final. Otherwise, there is compilation issue. Private is modifier. What is the you are now understanding what is private, public. You don't know volatile and don't know transient. No need to worry. We are going to discuss this thing. But these are modifiers. So what is only where we are not getting a variable error when we are using this final. So only this modifier is applicable. Hope you are good. Hope you are understanding, guys. Now going forward, what will be our topics, guys? Flow. We have already seen flow control, but now we are going to understand some memory. What is heap area? Okay, what is stack area? What is register area? Where this value is going to store? Then we are calling static data. What is going to happen? Then we are using instance data. How it is going to happen? How to call instance from static to instance. Definitely, if you focus on these previous videos and these videos, then 100% you are practicing. If you are thinking this topic is easy, or what is this only word is there, you are ignoring, then it will come problem to your upcoming technologies. That's why if you are, because till now you observe whatever we have used, only one line program to understand one line statement. This is one statement. We are discussing 2 minutes for this. We are discussing 2 minutes for this. Why? Because in your project development, you have to use all this concept combination in 1,000 lines of code. So if you practice today 1122 line, then what will happen? Tomorrow it will become easier for you. Because core Java is taking time. That is very, very important. It's fine. But after that, what? Nothing is there in JDBC. JDBC people can understand in 30 days also, in 10 days also, in 5 days also. If you learn the core Java, any concept coming, you can debug, you can understand what is requirement. Okay. People can understand JDBC in 30 days also. We can stretch 30 days also, 10 days also, 5 days also, 1 day also. Okay. It's up to us. But core Java is mandatory. After that, frameworks, Spring Boot 1 month, web services 1 month, microservices 1 month, tools 1 month, like this. And when 1 month, when you know the core Java. If you don't know core Java, Spring Boot will take 10 years. Microservice will take 10 years. Okay. So please focus on this topic, guys. Whatever we are trying to understand from past 1 month, please practice. Please watch the recording. Write this program like this. I don't know, maybe more than 200 programs we have taken till now to understand each concept. Okay. Now try to understand. Try to please practice. Okay. I'm stopping my screen share and stopping the recording. Okay. Stopping the recording.